Hello, Baxter Academy. This is Tyler, the school's operations manager. I'm filling in for Ms. Poe on commentary for this week's Kitchen Science. Hope everyone had a safe and enjoyable Thanksgiving break last week. And as far as Kitchen Science goes, I was actually serving it at the Thanksgiving table. For this year, in the name of science, I decided to cure my own ham from scratch. The process of preserving meats by curing them goes back to around the 1600s, when folks discovered that mixing salt and saltpeter could help to preserve the meat and actually prevent botulism. Today, we wouldn't use saltpeter. Instead, I used a curing blend of salt, sodium nitrate, in this case called Prague Powder Number 1. I heavily sanitized the container that we were going to cure in. I filled it with distilled water and then added in my curing blend. And after that, added in the pork shoulder. Sat it in the back of my refrigerator and waited patiently for 2 weeks. Now, during those 2 weeks, some interesting science happened. The nitrate broke down in there into nitric oxide, or NO, and binded with the iron atoms in the myoglobin. Now, myoglobin, that's what gives meat its red color. It's also that liquid you often find at the bottom of the meat packaging. It's not blood. It would have coagulated if that was the case. And it's actually what butchers often call myo-water. Now, the binding process that happens there is actually what gives the ham its pink color. And it's the same kind of curing process that you would see in corned beef or pastrami. And in fact, it's the same chemical reaction you would see if you've ever had any good barbecue smoked meats. I'm a big barbecue fan, so. And good barbecue has what's called a smoke ring. If you've ever had like brisket or ribs, you might see a ring of pink colored meat along the outside edges. And it's also from nitric oxide, this time actually from the smoke, binding with the myoglobin on the surface. Now, after 2 weeks in the fridge, I was excited to see that my ham had actually fully cured. And after a brief visit on my smoker, followed by some time with my mom's pineapple glaze recipe, it was time to eat. And I was beyond excited. It actually tasted like ham. And in fact, it was somehow hammier. I don't know if that's a scientific measurement, but it was good. And remember, Ms. Poe and I tackle kitchen science during Baxter Community Time on Thursdays. This week, we are looking to tackle miso, so we encourage any students who would like to join us. I hope everyone has a good weekend. See you next week.